Atlanta, but I really do think that this set has some absolute heaters for the format. And the one that we are going to be starting with is certainly a heater. This new card, Reenact the Crime. It's triple blue and a colorless. It says exile a non-land card in a graveyard that was put there from anywhere this turn and copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So not only, obviously very powerful with these big, goofy cards that you have to discard like Omniscience and Ulamog, but honestly even just kind of powerful with Magma Opus, because Magma Opus cycles itself. You can discard it to make a treasure, and the treasure helps pay for Reenact the Crime, so it's really only, you only have to spend one extra mana because you're getting a mana back from the treasure. So you have basically, it's very straightforward. You have 12 big payoffs for Reenact the Crime. You have 8 effective copies of Reenact the Crime, because Beseech can just go ahead and get Reenact the Crime. So you have 8 copies of Reenact the Crime. And then you have 8 decent-ish things to sacrifice to Beseech. Collector's Vault is kind of weird, but the nice thing that I like about it is very similar to Magma Opus. It gives you a treasure. So the turn that you discard your Opus, Omniscience, or Ulamog, well, I guess in this case, Omniscience, Ulamog to Collector's Vault, you get a mana back. So it only costs 1 mana to discard the card. And that's very nice because it just works so well with Beseech, because it's not only a discard outlet for your big things, but also it's an artifact to sack to Beseech to turn on Reenact the Crime, etc., etc. Otherworldly Gaze is kind of like our other quote-unquote enabler. It's not as good because it's more randomness, as in you can't get the cards out of your hand, but if you have a big thing in the top 3, you can, upkeep Otherworldly Gaze, bin a thing, put a Reenact on top, draw the Reenact, cast it, so on and so forth. A couple of Jace Vryn's Prodigies just to, again, just a free looter, very good with Reenact the Crime. Fable, also importantly, again, same thing, free looter, discard your big thing, get it. It like curves so nicely with Reenact because you just play Fable on 3. Even if you don't have the 4th land, you discard your big thing, attack with the Shaman token, get the treasure, and that's 4 mana for Reenact the Crime. Mana base is a little sketchy because you have black on 1, blue sometimes on 1 or 2, red on 3, and then you have triple blue and triple black both on turn 4. So I think the mana is kind of the sketchiest thing about this deck, but Magma Opus and Collector's Vault both help fix your mana because it makes treasures, so on and so forth. And then sideboard is mostly just like experimental stuff, just trying some things out, see what sticks. But yeah, we're kind of going big a little bit on the very, very first MKM League with Pioneer, so I hope you guys enjoy. Sayabusa, thank you for the 3 months. And JS, again, thank you for the 20. Okay, I have no red mana. We'll draw red, though. It's fine. We will simply draw red. Quintorius, huh? I kind of want to just take one of their ramps. Spells. No, they have 2. I'll just take the Quint. My opponent typed in chat, take the Impersonator, please. No, I'm good. I think I'll pass. Alright, we just need to find red mana, and this hand cooks. Adaptive good enough? Yeah, so the list that I started with had Adaptive and Ascendant Pack Leader. I played a couple of games on Arena this morning, because it released on Arena earlier than it did on here, and they were not good, so I want to try and find something else to play. You were born to raise a come on. I think the answer might just be play more removal. You know what I mean? Beseech for a red land. Don't pretend like I won't do it. You think I haven't tutored for a land before? If I had a red land, I could kill them this turn. I would just cast an Ulamog this turn, but unfortunately I don't have a red land. I honestly am just going to Beseech for a red land. It's unfortunate because now I am 2 turns away from doing anything relevant. But it's fine. Fable next turn, turn after Beseech for Ulamog. I mean, they just didn't draw another Quint, it's fine. This one in particular, Mr. Rabe, this mana base is sketchy as hell. I mean, I'm trying to cast Beseech the Mirror and Reenact the Crime and Fable the Mirror Breaker. Like, I have a triple black card and a triple blue card, and I'm still playing red cards, you know? This mana base is definitely sus. They're going to kill us? Yeah, they probably drew another stupid Quintorius. There's nothing I can do about it. See, Yo-Man knows. Mana base is sketchy as hell. We need filter lands in Pioneer. I'm not even... I mean, I guess the filter lands would help this out a little bit. I think Damping Sphere is good enough against them. I don't need as much redundancy. I think I'm going to try something like this. It's possible that Opus isn't even good enough. I doubt Dispute's good enough because it's still 3 mana. Like, it does counter Quintorius, but it's 3 mana. If it was like Spell Pierce or something, maybe I could buy it. Wasn't it always Dampening Sphere? No, it's Damping Sphere. That's the name of the card. Black-green food builds. It's on Moxfield. You can check it out. I don't want to disrupt the stream. Stream will not be disrupted. But it is on Moxfield if you want to see it. 2 lands. Oh. I mean, I have Damping Sphere, but I don't think it's good enough. This one, however, is good enough. So let's put back Beseech. I mean, it's going to have to be good enough, right? You know what I'm now realizing? Damping Sphere kind of awkward with Omniscience, huh? Like, if you reenact Omniscience, you then can't play a follow-up spell that turn. So, maybe we should not have Damping Sphere as our sideboard hate. It's nice that Vault ramps you, too. I do like that a lot. Vault ramping you is kind of sick. Like, I just need to find a land. Okay, discard the backup sphere. So... next turn, I am... just thinking if I want to play the Damping Sphere. I don't need to do it this turn. I can wait a turn. I would like to find Ulamog instead of Omniscience. Because Ulamog is game over. Omniscience is not necessarily game over. Okay. Well, probably have to vault here. So, discard backup vault, play Damping Sphere, I think. Because I don't want to die next turn. I have 4 mana. Could upkeep Otherworldly Gaze, and then I can try to bin a big thing and hit a land. Could be okay. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I could put Omniscience into play, but then I'm probably just dead, right? Okay, they don't have a land. It's, I guess, good news for us. Drew a land. Did, in fact, draw land. If it was an untapped land, I could have gone on their upkeep, cycle Opus, then reenact the Opus. Yeah, I mean... I guess I just vault main phase. Discard Shores. Play Mana Confluence pass. Yeah, but I couldn't upkeep Opus that turn is the thing. I needed to draw an untapped land. Fuck. Now we're probably dead. Does Reenact work with Damping Sphere? Exile target. You may cast the copy. Yeah, Damping Sphere is terrible. We should not have Damping Sphere at our sideboard. I didn't think about the anti-synergy. It's okay, they won't draw land. Oh, they drew a land. Okay, Pog. Alright, my turn. Never met nobody like you. Now I can put an Omniscience into play. Putting Omniscience into play is kind of awkward if they have second binding. But, I mean, we ball, right? We didn't come here to not do this. So, discard this. This into play. And we can, if this resolves, Opus them on their upkeep, if they don't have binding. Did I try out Celestis in place of Reflection? Celestis in place of Reflection. You mean in place of Fable? No, Fable's goated. I don't want to cut Fable. Would you ever go for Opus main phase just to try and find Ulamog? Probably not worth it, right? I don't think so. I think I just want to upkeep tap their lands. Didn't catch the deck intro to be consider Lily. Nah, Lily's just worse than Fable. And I also think Lily is worse than Collector's Vault because this loots. So this digs you towards your combo. That's why I think Vault is so good. He did have the second binding. It's very unfortunate. Well, I guess we'll do this now. Deal 4. Tap these two. Otherworldly first. I mean, it's my end phase. I guess I could have Otherworldly first, yeah. I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, I can't really kill them here, right? Oh. Wait, that's what I'm looking for. Hold on. Does this work? Okay, so I can put another Omniscience into play, I guess? Is that good enough? The only problem is if I put another Omniscience in play, I have to use my other Opus to draw... Like, I have to Graveyard Omniscience, draw Reenact off of the Opus, then cast the Reenact, put the other Omni in play, and I don't have the other Opus to upkeep tap. Right? So, like, there's really no good way to do this. I guess I could just hope to draw another Opus. Sure, I can Opus again, but it's their end step. I can't Opus on their upkeep. You know what I mean? That's the issue. You know what I mean? Like, I Graveyard Omni, top this, Graveyard this. Yeah, I know, I got it. Okay, so Graveyard this. Yeah, there's no reason to keep this other Reenact. Reenact, OM, and Opes with second Reenact. No, it doesn't work. Because I have to cast the Opus to draw the Reenact. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, can I just burn them out? Oh, is that what you're saying? Can I just burn them out? Okay, hold on. Maybe I could just burn them out, now that I think about it. Okay, so deal 4. Done. Tap, tap. Done. Draw the 2 Reenacts. So, should I reenact the Opus before reenacting the Omni? I think so, right? Yeah, reenact the Opus. And then we could see if we draw another Opus, they're just dead. Actually, they're dead if we draw Opus or reenact, right? Yeah. Yeah, they're dead if we draw reenact or Opus. Voltsnap Bolt, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. So I guess we just go for... We just go for the Opus, right? Oh, right, I can Flashback Gaze with the treasures. Yep. Okay, forgot I could do that. So they're dead? Sick. Oh, no, they're not dead. I don't have another Opus. Shit, I needed another Opus, not another Reenact. Target the Opus. Yeah, I forgot the Opus was exiled, so we need another Opus. Deal 4, done. I guess I could put another Omniscience into play, but that doesn't matter. Oh, well, now they're dead. See, I told you they were dead. I told you. Okay, that was sick. You got to admit that was sick, right, chat? You got to admit that was nice. Just burn him out with Opus. Alright, that was hot. That was hot. It turns out Omniscience is a good magic card. I don't know if you knew that, but Omniscience is a good magic card. Damping Sphere, on the other hand, not the best magic card, but we have literally nothing else, so... Actually, we could do Brazen Borrower instead of Damping Sphere. Borrower does stop the combo. Yeah, Damping Sphere is just terrible in our deck. We can't do it. I didn't realize how bad Damping Sphere... I didn't realize how bad Damping Sphere was with Omniscience and Reenact. I don't like Unraveler. You need too much stuff in the graveyard for Unraveler. What's up, Thump Dog? And I'm vibing with this deck. Now that I'm thinking about it, with the Omniscience Opus stuff, I wonder if we should also be playing some Creative Outburst. Just for that, like, burn you out type of line. Like, you put Omniscience into play, and then just burn them out. Could do that. It's not a bad idea. I mean, Creative Outburst is a bad card, but it's, like, fine-ish if you're putting Omniscience into play, right? Hand doesn't really do that much. Okay, this hand does more, for sure. What about Gaze? Yeah, we could make it a Gearhulk deck, too. Because then on that turn, where we're going for, like, the put Omniscience into play, burn you out thing, we can go, if we don't have Reenact, you can just go, like, cast Opus for free, then cast Gearhulk for free, flashback the Opus, so on and so forth, and just keep going. And, like, I wonder if at that point we just don't even want to play Ulamog. Is that crazy? Nah, because then I think at that point you might be too all-in on Omniscience if you don't have Ulamog. Because, like, reenacting an Opus is fine, but it's not that great. Yeah, we're trying to reenact Omniscience. That's the idea. Have I built an 8 Spectre Convoke list? I built a 12 Spectre Convoke list in Pioneer. 8's not enough. We need 12. 2... Alright, can't do anything this turn. I'm just going to pass. Hope they don't kill me. We're kind of vibing if we get to untap. We can also loot and try to find Borrower. But, probably dead. Yeah, Beseech is basically only for Reenact. Ooh, they don't have it. Okay, that's good. I like that. I mean, I don't love that, because that means their hand is probably all interaction, for what it's worth. I guess I just bin the extra Omniscience? I'm trying to think if I want to upkeep Gaze here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't want to upkeep Gaze. We go 1, 2. Oh, I'm now realizing this is bad. I should do this on their upkeep. Because that plays her on Binding. Yeah, I should have done this on their upkeep. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. Lesson learned. Because, like, if you reenact on their upkeep, they don't have a window to Binding it, which is nice. Right, you can just go, like, upkeep, discard Omni, cast it, and then... Oh. Reduce to rubble. Alright, I have been reduced to rubble. Interaction in my Pioneer game? Get the fuck out of here. Imagine interacting. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I saw that Shark Typhoon is banned, because it's bugged. Yeah, Villain is playing Dumbo. OG Beseiju. Well, you see, the thing is, Big Mac, OG Beseiju wouldn't do anything, because they would just counter the Omniscience. It's the same thing. It's like, remember when people were playing Geological Appraiser, and everybody was like, oh my god, let's play Cavern of Souls. The thing is, with Cavern and Geological, is they would just counter the spell that you hit off Geological, so it didn't do anything. And it's the same thing here, you know? I don't even know why I'm Thoughtseizing them. Because, like, they would have killed me if they had it. You know what I mean? Go. I did hear about Shark Typhoon. I did. What is this? Oh, we're casting Beanstalk Giant? Let's go. I mean, I'm at 12, so... When do I want to cast this Otherworldly? Shitty thing is I have 2 Blood Crypt, so I can't, like, upkeep, hit, reenact, and go big. So I think I have to cast it now. At the graveyard, all 3 of these. None of those do it. Okay, we Fable. We could Chump Block. This thing doesn't have Trample. I guess they can Spark Double to make a second Beanstalk Giant. Does Beseech do it? Beseech would let me cast a Magma Opus, but other than that, it wouldn't do a lot. Because the Omniscience has to be in the graveyard that turn for Reenact. That's the thing. Draw 2. Yep, draw 2. Draw 2. Well, that's kind of the nuts. So, graveyard, top, untap. Yes, discard, done. Black, this. Sack Fable. Get Reenact the Crime, Reenact, target Omniscience, cast Omniscience. And I think we're just in defense mode, tapping their 2 idiots. Which I guess I'll do upkeep, in case they draw a counter spell. So, deal... No, actually, I'll kill Karuga. Can blow up Karuga. Yeah, so I guess I just kill Karuga, tap these two? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Did they draw a counterspell? Alright, we died. I died. I have died. Need to hope they didn't draw a counterspell. I guess I could have cast the Opus main phase while they were tapped out. Why did I not cast it on my turn? Well, if I cast it on my turn, then I wouldn't be able to tap the 8/8, you know? That's why I did it on their turn. I don't know if that was right, though. I know, I do draw 2, so maybe it was worth it. And I could try to find Ulamog. Yeah, I probably should have just gone for it on my turn. Could also just have taken a hit from the big dude, right? I could just take 8 or 9. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I probably should have main phased it. I was thinking the tap was relevant, but probably not. We'll try it. Any brews with the green-black uncommon? The only one I have is... I have one with the other 4-mana enchantment that I already forgot the name of. What's the other 4-mana enchantment, chap? I can't remember. The one that goes infinite with, or is it Chalk Outline? That's what it is. No, Chalk Outline. So I have a build of Roots with Chalk Outline, Discard Spell, Oval Chase. That's the infinite combo. But then, like, Roots is still pretty good with Cat Oven. It's good with Daredevil, all that stuff. It's kind of a sweet deck. He said, I guess that's it for having your soothing voice in the background. Alright, we Thoughtseize. Deduce, Fiery Impulse, Stern Lesson. Play off curve or take the better card. I think I'm going to try to cut him off curve. Don't know if that's right. New card spotted. Steam Vent's down. I will cast Otherworldly Gaze. Alright, Fable is perfect. We don't really need Collector's Vault, right? Oh, wait, no, Fable's not perfect. Because I don't have a third land in hand. Can I take both? Simply just cheat. Alright, so Graveyard... Top, I guess? Certainly can't guess that. Go. Yeah, they need to add draw card to Gaze. Well, then it would be busted, right? Surveil 3 draw card instant. I know there's a Fable on top, so I'm not even going to bother casting these other ones. There's, like, no reason to. Yeah, and flashback for 2. The card would be absolutely broken. Sounds good, JS. Have a good day. Could have flashback that turn. Yeah, but, like, I'm basically wasting a flashback because I know my top card's good. You know? I mean, I guess I could get 2... I guess I could try to get 2 looks closer to Reenact. Yeah, that is a good point. So here I think I'm only discarding Gaze, Omniscience. Okay, bricked. Let's go Vault, tap land, pass. Then we can Gaze on his turn. No, that's a good point. I should have flashbacked the second Gaze, I think. Because it gets me closer to Reenact. Upkeep Gaze? No, because if I upkeep Gaze, I have no shot at casting Reenact, right? Because I just played my 4th land that turn, so if I upkeep Gaze, I only have access to 3 mana tops. And then I can't even... I want to give myself the out of casting Reenact that turn, you know? Okay, that's unfortunate. Because now I can't loot next turn. It's okay, they just won't have creativity. They discarded a Traxa. It's okay, they just won't have creativity. They had a counterspell. I don't know if I can beat that. God, I would have hit too. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I fucked up. If I had one more land, I could Thoughtseize myself and then play Ulamog. I don't think I really have any outs now, though. It's the issue. I mean, I guess... Yeah, I draw Thoughtseize negate, go to 14, take 7, then draw Reenact, and I have nothing left, so yeah, we're just dead. But if I'd gone for that, if I'd gone for the flashback gaze, that one end step, then I think I would have been fine. Potentially. I'm gonna bring in Disputes. Let's see if that's good. I feel like we can definitely make this deck better with the Gear Hulk. Like, just do Gear Hulks and Creative Outbursts, just to give a little bit more redundancy on the plan, kind of. We can definitely work on it a little. We can definitely work on it a little bit, rather. I don't dislike Stern Lesson for this deck for Beseech. Well, the problem with Stern Lesson, Demora, is the Power Stone comes into play tapped. Well, I guess you can't even use the Power Stone anyways. But the way that Reenact the Crime is worded, you need to discard the card in the same turn that you're casting Reenact. So Reenact plus Stern Lesson is a 7 mana play, which is way too expensive. You need to do stuff before you get to 7 mana. I mean, this hand has a vault. I think that's maybe good enough. Maybe it's not. Could you run Mystic Sanctuary in this deck without Beseech? Why would you want to play Sanctuary? I'm not sure what Sanctuary really does for you. Card is busted? You still haven't told me what it does. I think I'm keeping both lands. Yeah, I just want all lands at this point. If they counter this, I will fight over it. My hand just does nothing without the vault, so I need to resolve it. Card does that. Yes. You have in fact told me the text of the card. I now am aware of what the card does. I don't think my life total matters that much. I'm just gonna shock and pass. Stern Lesson. Okay, it's fine. I mean, I kind of hope they just tap out for Atraxa, because then we can go end step, vault, and flashback gaze to give us a bunch of looks at the thing. They are in fact not tapping out. I don't like that. I face when opponent doesn't tap their blue mana. Any Reenacts? I mean, I guess we can hardcast that at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is be a 6 mana source. I could also just graveyard all 3. Yeah, let's just graveyard all 3. Try to find Reenact. I do kind of like that you can do this at instant speed. Like, the fact that you can instant speed the Reenact the Crime means that, like, you just hold up your mana. If they ever tap out, then you can go for it. Fable. Fable. We didn't play that. We haven't played Shark Typhoon today. But by the time I logged onto the client, it was banned. You're banned. I counter your spell. Man, I love counter spells. Counter spells are fun. Did I ever tell you that, chat? Did I ever tell you how much I love counter spells? I don't know if you guys know that. I really, really do love counter spells. New card spotted. New card spotted. I know, right? Apparently, if you cycle Shark Typhoon for any amount, it always gives you a 6/6. So, 2 mana 6/6. It's a pretty good card. I would play a 2 mana 6/6 flyer. I'd play that card. Deduce. Alright, let's try and not play against an opponent who has counterspells next round. I would appreciate that. I would appreciate not playing against counterspells. Is this the hardcast Ulamog game? Only 3 lands away. Any Ulamog hardcasters? Nice. This is not going well. Not sure I can beat that one. Yeah, I'm good. 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 Don't think I can defeat that card. Alright, we've learned that our deck is horrendous against counterspells. Noted. I mean, honestly, that's just every deck that I ever play, right? I've never been able to beat a single counterspell in my entire life. The thing is, you just have to play the game as if your opponent never has a counterspell. Like, sometimes they just don't have, they can't always have it, you know? Alright, Grixis, Reenact, round 3. I'm on the draw, it's fine. I probably shouldn't keep this hand, but I'm on the draw. We'll draw lands. We'll just draw lands. Opponent's on the creeping chill. I have been chilled. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Mill 8. No, I think I'm good. I think I would not like you to mill 8. If I can avoid that. Any mill 8ers in chat? Who wants to mill 8? Mill 8 feel great. Hardcast Narcomoeba. What a Chad. Absolute Giga Chad. That is the most Chad maneuver I've ever seen in my life. Alright, will I draw a land this turn? Surely. Surely I won't brick on land. There's no way I'm bricking on land this turn. See? Told you. How am I already at 10, by the way? How did that happen? Not really sure. How good do you think is the Scapeshift Beseech deck in Pioneer? I have never played it, nor played against it, so I have no idea. Oh, we just died of that. We do, in fact, just die to that. Land? I don't think we have outs now. Do not think we have outs. Take 5, go to 3. Yeah, they probably also just kill us with this. 7, dead. Alright, how about we don't sideboard this time? I'm just not going to sideboard. Alright, you know what? Version 1, a little rough around the edges. But that's okay, you know? Not everybody gets it right the first time. So, with Reenact the Crime, you have to save the Omniscience until the turn that you're casting Reenact the Crime. If you just, if you discard Omniscience, and then the next turn go to cast Reenact, you can't do that. So, you have to hold the Omniscience until the turn you're going for this. That's the point. Some assembly required. Not a lot, but some assembly required. What the fuck? You guys see this new thing? Look at this. That must be a new feature. The Gatecrasher leads the match 1-0. I mean, honestly, the card would be way too good if it didn't have that line of text on it. It's kind of pog. It is kind of pog. Because I honestly forget sometimes, what game I'm in. When I'm not streaming and I'm playing Moto. Now, when I'm streaming, it doesn't matter because I have the record keeper up. But when I'm not streaming and playing Moto, I legitimately have forgotten what game I'm in before. So, it is nice. I still really do think this card is completely fucked up. You just have to work for it, you know? It's not just... You can't just get it on the house. It's not a free roll kind of thing. But I do really think the card is still fucked up. We're going to turn for Omniscience this game. Okay. I don't care about that. All right, Salty Saint Nick, let me do the thing. Let me cook. Let me cook. Don't kill my Fable. Whatever you do, do not remove my Fable. Yeah, to be completely honest with you, if Reenact the Crime just said exile target non-land card in a graveyard, period, you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost, it would be completely broken. Like, this card would get banned if it didn't have that line of text on it. Maybe it wouldn't be banned at 4, because it is still hard to cast at 4 mana, but it would be insane. Completely insane. Yeah, it probably would be banned, right? Most likely. Good chance it would be banned. Alright, I discard Omniscience, and I discard Mana Confluence. I guess we attack to save life? I mean, they're probably just going to counterspell me anyways, right? Nah, they don't have a counterspell. There's no way they have a counterspell. I don't believe it. Narcomoeba. Trigger Insidious Roots. That's hot. Alright. Don't counterspell me. Oh, I can reenact the crime. Their Stitcher Supplier. That's nice. Alright, don't you dare counterspell me. Get out of here. Just... This is why we can't have nice things, man. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm just over here trying to have a good fucking time. Every single opponent has a fucking counterspell. Brother, come on, man. How is this fair? This isn't fair at all. Is this the same Pioneer format? Yeah, apparently. Yeah, give me Rakdos. Give me fucking Boros. Just like decks that don't have blue mana, please. I'm not asking for a lot. I just want to... I guess we did do the thing in match 1. We did do the thing once. We skipped Saga. I don't think opponent's our friend. Yeah. I mean, everybody that casts a counterspell against me is not my friend. They're banned. That's the new rule. If you cast a counterspell against me, I'm going to ban you in chat. How's that? That'll get people to stop casting counterspells against me. Alright, you win. I don't want to continue. Alright, I just want to play against a single opponent that does not have blue mana. That's it. Just give me one opponent that does not have blue mana for the love of all that is holy. I summon Fishmoly. And I also summon people that aren't playing blue. No. This does it. This does do it. Yeah, I wish we had OG Beseech you. I would kill for that. I mean, that's not a terrible idea, AGML, because you can discard that to Fable and then flash it back. So, like, it's not the worst idea. I'm thinking about keeping this Beseech. Because this is like a payoff after we resolve Omniscience. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. Because Fable is the 4th mana source, so it's fine. You know what's very nice about this deck? We can beat Infinite Life. Because we have Ulamog. So, like, if they go for an Amalia if they go for Amalia, but it's not lethal, we just let them do their thing, exile their board, and then just attack them twice with Ulamog. Yeah. That is kind of nice. True, we finally found a deck that will not cast counterspells. I'm sure they have something for us, but it'd be just like discard spells. No counterspells this match. Gritting Ignis combo for Breakout. It's not a terrible idea. I was thinking of what can we do with Breakout and Rona. Like, those two cards are good together, but I don't know what else we... Like, where do we go from there? Like, what does the rest of that deck look like? Sada Moon Dancer. Dancer coming in. Oh, we're dancing all right. We are dancing. Any primes, chat? Any primes? Any 50 gifties? Any primes? Don't forget about the primes, chat. Amazon Prime. Exclamation mark Prime. Right, yeah. It would definitely have to be a teamer deck. Like, I was thinking you could do maybe like Rona Helix combo, but what else are you finding in that deck off of Breakout besides Rona? Tonber, I kid you not, I have cast Reenact the Crime almost every single game, and I've only resolved it once. And it turns out the only game that I resolved Reenact was the game that I won. So, but we found a deck that doesn't have counterspells, so that's good. Yeah, even the Dredge deck had counterspells. Emeraldman, 4 months of looking at Fletcher's Johnson. Thank you for the 4. Snack Bar's got the rare Snack Bar song request. Yeah, Fletcher's Johnson would not counter it. I haven't heard this band in a while. If we get Redained here, come on, they don't have main deck Redain, please. We are uber giga dead. I mean, if we're not dead this turn, I'm going to put an Ulamog into play. Okay. Does that kill me? I don't think it kills me, right? Yep. Yeah, yours is this Thursday. I have 4, whatever 4 decks, donation decks that people submitted with MKM cards, those are all going to get played this Thursday. I know Tonber had 2, Kebi had 1. I don't remember who the 4th was. I have it on the list. I just don't have the list up. All right, take 6. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Seth. All right, we're doing the thing. I will execute my game plan. It's pretty good. Attack. Yeah, that is true. All right, chat, we're doing it. So the question is, what do we kill? Probably going to blow up lands with Ulamog. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Does it? I don't think it matters that much. I cast Omniscience. Cast this. I will search for an Ulamog. I will cast Ulamog. I'll blow up your 2 lands. I will upkeep Magma Opus. Yeah, now shake my hand. All right, let's go. Deal 4. 3-1. Tap these 2. This is pretty reasonable. Totally fine. Oh, they don't want to play anymore. Where'd they go? Coincidence. Resolved Reenact the Crime. Won the game. Didn't expect that. I mean, this card is so fucked up. It's just like, the problem is exactly counterspells. That's the only problem. And I guess Graveyard Hate, which we haven't played against yet. It's the second time we've done it. We actually, you missed round 1, game 1, Todd. You missed it. We burned our opponent out, where we resolved an Omniscience. They went to binding it, and then I cast 3 Opuses and 2 Reenacts for 2 Opuses in response. So I just dealt them 20 damage in response to the binding. It was pretty funny. Yeah, it is instant speed, so. Do I want any of this shit against Amalia? Maybe Fatal Push. Maybe Fatal Push over Thoughtseize. What kind of Graveyard Hate do they usually play? They can't play Symmetrical Graveyard Hate because they use their own graveyard for return. So I guess they could. I don't know if they don't play Hearse, do they? Plays 4 Leyline at every sideboard. There are a lot of Leylines. I guess they could have that. I'm just gonna assume they don't have Leyline. All right, that was sick. Let's do that again. Doesn't play against blue decks. Wins the game. Coincidence? I think not. Wait, what time is it? Oh, because I started an hour early. I was looking at the clock and I'm like, wait, I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. How is this possible? But I forgot because they released the thing at 1. I started an hour early. I just totally forgot about that. Like, wait, what the fuck? Sand does it, right? Because we can Beseech Sack Vault for Reenact the Crime. It does the thing. It's missing a couple of pieces, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to be all messed up today because I started an hour early. My time's going to be all off. I'll probably do a long stream today. That one. Go. That was weak. That was better. Innkeeper. I do have it in Soul Deck prepped. I don't know if we're going to get to it today, but I do have it in Soul Deck. Not really looking for another Opus. Reenact the Crime with Arcane Bombardment. I don't know what Arcane Bombardment is. It's the bot dead. 4RR. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, exile an instant or sorcery card random from your graveyard. Copy each card exiled with Arcane Bombardment. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I mean, isn't that just worse than Omniscience, though? Because, like, you need to cast a spell after it, and you still also have to have the spell in your graveyard. John1028, thank you for the 18 months. It seems just worse than Omniscience. Speaking of the devil, that's the best draw in my deck. I can't do anything this turn. But I am going to play Mana Confluence here because if I need to Collector's Vault into Fatal Push, I don't want to have to use the treasure. Because I need the treasure in play. Distinction 13, thank you for the 32 months. It says, first resub since my son was born, ruined your watch streak. Small price to pay, right? Thanks again for the 32 months, Distinction. Only attacking with Dyna. Fossil Dyna Soul Steeper. Please tell me somebody got that reference. Half of chat just has no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, damn children getting in the way of your Twitch watch streak. Imagine. What is this? They're tapping a lot of mana. Okay. That's an issue. That is definitely an issue. Could find Fatal Push. Kind of have to find Fatal Push now. Definitely not Fatal Push. Well, they were dead, but now they are not dead. What's my plan here? I don't know what my plan is. They would have been dead this turn. Unfortunately, now they are not dead. I guess we can play Fable, and that gives us 2 loots next turn to try and find the Fatal Push. Alright, go. Yeah, we would have killed them this turn. Sucks. Just gotta find Fatal Push. Yeah, 3 looks at Fatal Push next turn. If we find Fatal Push, we can still kill them. Ordained Tax is everything. Yeah, honestly, if that wasn't the case, I could have gone end step, cycle, untap, have 8 mana, 6 for Beseech, 2 for Reenact, and then put the Omniscience into play, but I would still need more mana after that. So I can trade Shaman for Cenote Scout, which I think is bad. Let's not do that. Why am I getting random text messages? It's from Factor. Factor is sending me ads. Edge? We could Beseech next turn. We can, but like, does it do anything? We can tap 6 mana for a Beseech. I just have to find Fatal Push. Are there any new cards for Phoenix? Not that I'm aware of, no. Sure. Reservoir coming in? Surely that'll do something relevant this game. It is so funny to me that you have to play Reservoir on Moto because of the time, just like the weird time restrictions, but it's just unplayable in paper. They're casting Assassin's Trophy on my Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It's not nice. Oh, I'm not playing basics. Fuck. Alright, Fatal Push. Fatal Push. Any pushers? It's not Fatal Push. Alright, let's go to game 3. I think we're dead. Well, maybe I have one more draw step. Let's vault now. Beseech into push. So the issue with using Beseech for push is if I Beseech for push, then I don't have Beseech to get the thing to cast Omniscience. So I can't really afford to do that. I need to save this for Reenact the Crime. We can Otherworldly Gaze and try to find push that way. It's probably going to be my plan. Are there any new cards for control? Yeah, the one that I never ever want to play against. I mean, I couldn't block their Dina. If I block Dina, they just sack the Cenote Scout to pump it. This card has text. Opus costs 10. Oh, they just didn't sack Cenote Scout? Okay. Cool. Maybe they don't know that it has text. Perhaps. Perhaps we have a non-reader? Alright, give me push. Please give me push. Well... Hold on, is that good enough? So Reenact costs 6. That is good enough, right? Activate this. 2 mana, get a treasure back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Reenact, Omniscience, Ulamog, exile this, cast 2 Opuses. I think it's exactly good enough. By my count, it is good enough. Okay, untap. Keep is good. 1, 2, loot. Discard, Omni. Oh, no. I forgot, because the copy also costs 2 extra, right? Exile a non-land permanent. Copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Yeah, so this still gets taxed. I need an 8 mana. Shit. Beseech for... I don't even know, dog. I guess I could Beseech for Fatal Push, but I don't really know where that gets me. I actually would have been fine if I didn't discard the Omniscience that turn. I guess I can reenact the Ulamog next turn. Oh, I could have also just... Oh my god, I could have just reenacted the Ulamog. Oh, I fucked that up so bad. God, I fucked that up so bad. All I had to do was discard Ulamog, reenact the Ulamog, because this doesn't get taxed by Redain. And then I could just kill this and something else. God, that was stupid. Alright, I messed this turn up. So we can go... I mean, again, I guess I can still do it next turn. It's not that big of a deal. So, sack treasure. And then I guess we sacrifice... I need the Vault in play, so we sack the Shaman token. Well, no, then I'm just dead on board, right? If I sack Shaman token, sack this, kill this. I guess I go to 1. And then we go activate Vault, treasure... 2, 3, but then I can't tap the Mana Confluence. We need Shaman to attack. I guess I can just attack with Shaman this turn after Fatal Pushing. Okay, and then get the treasure this way, and then get another treasure next turn. I guess that works. Yeah, this works. But now I'm just dead to any spell. Because them gaining a life kills me with Dina. Yeah, I'm literally dead to any spell they put on the stack. Reservoir gains life, Dina trigger, all that, yeah, etc., etc. So what I should have done was just discard the Ulamog that turn, and I would have won. All right, game 3 though. Game 3. This is fine. Game 3. No, the 11-mana Ulamog is not Pioneer legal. Alright. 3 mana, Vault, Push, Jace, Reenact. It's okay. Keep this. This hand's not bad. No, this is Pioneer. Yeah, this one is 10 mana Ulamog. Yeah, this I know it looks fancy, but it is the 10 mana Ulamog. The cookbook we have at home. Yeah, that is true. Cookbook at home. It does let us cook, though, you know? It does, in fact, let us cook. Hey, Jace. No, the serial ones are not. I would love to play those, but those are not available. This is the only, like, fancy / annoying Ulamog we have is this one. It's the only annoying one. But I mean, it's still kind of based artwork. Waka. Think there's any reason to cast the Fatal Push now. Can always wait till their turn. Who paid me to do this? Nobody. I paid myself. We gotta play the new cards. New cards, PogChamp. All about the new cards, folks. Rooting for the 05? You would. I mean, again, we have finally located an opponent that doesn't have counterspells, so... I'll respond. I will do this in response, so they can't court for 1. Alright, give me Ulamog, please. Any Ulamogs? I'll take an Omniscience too, I guess. Alright, I loot. So, I guess we're discarding Otherworldly Gaze? Alright, we're doing the thing. We are doing the thing. I loot. Well, I mean, we're not doing much after that, but we're doing the thing. I'm going to put an Omniscience into play. And then I'm going to cast another Omniscience. And then I'm going to pass. Alright, your turn. You may proceed. Yeah, the backup Omni against the Beseech is nice. Where the boat's at. I do have a boats list. We'll play it at some point. We're doing Pioneer all day today. I don't know exactly what we're gonna get to. We are doing Pioneer all day today. Make sure I have an upkeep stop so I can upkeep Otherworldly. 2 Omniscience. Nah, we're not dead this turn. There's no way we're dead this turn. No way we're dead this turn. Opponent, hold on. We can talk about this. Chill out. Chill out. It doesn't have to be this way. Opponent, please. Be cool. Be cool. Opponent has agreed to be cool. There is a modern list on the Moxfield Sleers. I don't have one for Pioneer, though. One with the multiverse? Maybe. Yeah, over Omniscience. I could see that. The nice thing about Omniscience is it lets you chain the Magma Opuses, so it's a little bit better in that regard. But if you're bricked up, then one of the multiverses gives you another shot at finding a spell, which is nice. Okay, they have an Innkeeper on top. I can't imagine they want to keep that. I don't know why they would. I mean, obviously, yeah. I'm not trying to tell you this is better than Lotus Field. It's just like, you know, I'm playing with the new cards. I can't play with the new cards in Lotus Field, so why would I play Lotus Field? Let me cook. Chat, let me cook. I could check on Twitter and see if they posted anything about Shark Typhoon. I'm not sure if they did, but I'll check their Twitter right now. Yeah, they don't have any updates. Okay, so they're doing the thing, but I mean, if I just find Ulamog, I can still easily win this game. All right, I'm gonna go take a piss while they're doing the thing. I'll be right back, chat. Wait, do they have Dina? No, they don't have Dina. I'm not dead. Not even close to dead. Opponent's at 69. Nice. Was at 69. I mean, honestly, I can probably just time them out too. Is there a Johnny Primate survive? I don't think so, right? Doesn't have indestructible, does it? No, this is the only thing that survives. To my knowledge, I believe. Good luck with the scries. Yeah, how many scries do they have? Like 30 or some shit? It is nice that we can very easily beat Infinite Life with just one Ulamog attack. Now, we have to find the Ulamog, but if we find it, we win, you know. They put Coco on top? I think they put Coco on top. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just find Ulamog. Ulamog, please. Magma Opus even buys like a turn or two. Go upkeep, Opus, tap 2 lands. Or, I guess we have to tap land Amalia. But it still would buy us a turn. Glissa plus Masker Girl be a non-bow if opponent's creatures wasn't at 1 toughness originally. Glissa plus Massacre Girl. What's the question? I don't get it. Did you ever notice that the looking emote has lips? Oh, I do now. Kind of wish that I didn't have that information. All right, Ulamog. Ulamog, me dealer. Any Ulamogs? This time is on your side. Any Ulamogs, please? Ulamog or Beseech would do it too. Because we can Beseech for Ulamog. So Fable technically buys me a turn. So here's what we do. I guess we keep Fable, and then we loot with Vault. And then if we brick off Vault, then at least we can buy a turn. No way they don't have removal. I don't think they revealed removal spells with their thing. But I should top this anyways. Just in case. Alright, never mind. We win. Nice Amalia deck, by the way. I'll pay 3. I think I'll pay the 3. Oh, you're at 93 life? Cards in deck? Number of cards in your library, opponent? 93 life, though, chat. How do we beat 93 life? Yeah, 20 cards in deck? Oh. Right, I forgot they had that card. God damn it. Fuck! I forgot about that card. I did forget about that card. Remember when I was making fun of that last time? All right, you guys want an 0-5 prediction? Would you like an 0-5 Gamba? All right, I keep. Reenact the Crime. Maybe we should reenact a situation where I have a playable deck. Maybe that's what we should do. Sunken Shitadel, more like. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Because it's bad. It's bad. But all right, they didn't have ley line. That's good. I play Jace. Is there any spells you control can't be countered shenanigans you could add? No, honestly, I think the best thing that you can do is just play more. What was I gonna say? I should have not discarded that. More mystical disputes. I would like to find Omniscience, please. Omniscience. I cast Karn the Great Creator. I call Judge. 3/3 Trample. Pog. Alright, Omniscience. I mean, yeah, it's just like... It's too easy, dog. This game is too easy. The game is simply too easy. I'm gonna draw now to try and find Ulamog. Done. A good turn? Was that a good turn? It was a pretty good turn. It's not bad. Average turn 3 in Pioneer, to be honest. That's what I'm telling you. Like, when you do the thing, this deck is so broken. But it's like, there is a lot of things that disrupt the thing that you're doing. Right? That's the problem. I would agree. I would argue that this deck probably is, from the games that I've seen so far today, I think this might have the single highest ceiling in the entire format. But the problem is, the floor is that it gets disrupted by basically everything. That's the problem. Maybe it's too focused on the combo. Yeah, potentially. Perhaps it is a little too focused on the combo. I could see that. Like, we are playing some pretty bad enablers, like Collector's Vault and stuff. This is not a very good card, but we're playing it because we feel like we have to. No, this isn't even turn 4 Ulamog. If the job Fable. Ooh, they have Fable in their deck. I'm going to take Haven, I guess. Because that's the card they can play next turn. A 2-color version. See, 2-color version, you lose Fable, and Fable is one of the better enablers for turn 4 Reenact the Crime. So I'm not convinced that you actually want to lose Fable. It's close. Yeah. Well, I guess Vault does do it. Yeah, we can go Vault on 3, Vault on 4. So Vault does let me turn full Ulamog. Is that good enough? Maybe. We'll see. Why did they choose green with this instead of red? I should probably loot now to try and find Thoughtseize. Okay, did not find Thoughtseize. Any thoughts on Kaido here? Discard Outlet on 4, makes tokens for Beseech. Kaido is kind of cool with Reenact the Crime, because you go turn 3 Kaido, make a token, turn 4, loot with, and your Kaido's protected. Turn 4, loot with Kaido, discard the thing, then use the token for Beseech. So we could maybe make this a blue-black deck and cut Fable for Kaido. Could try that. I don't hate that idea. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you that Fable the Mirror Breaker is a worse card than Kaido, but it does make the mana a lot smoother, you know? Yeah, Bitter Triumph is awkward, because, like, it makes the combo 6 mana at that point, so I don't think you want to play Bitter Triumph. I guess we're just Ulamogging. I could have done this at instant speed. I don't know if that matters. So, do we just hit both Planeswalkers? I think so. Yeah. Because we can block the elf. They did choose red with this Citadel. Yeah, Otherworldly Gaze is not a very good card, but what I like about Gaze is it's a 1-mana enabler for... It's a 1-mana enabler for the turn 5, or for the turn 5, because you can go 1-mana Gaze, then cast the thing. But the other nice thing about it is good to discard to Collector's Vault. So I think what I'm doing here is just going attack with Ulamog, Beseech, Sec, Vault, get Fable, chump block the elf. And I wouldn't even die to Vivian, because if they... Is there anything else I can do? I can high roll Collector's Vault and try to spike an Omniscience. And then I go land, Beseech, Sack, Vault, get Reenact Omniscience, Beseech, second Ulamog. The only problem with trying to high roll off the Collector's Vault is I have to shock if I do that, which is a little dicey. Not sure that I want to shock here. Kind of close. Yeah, I'm just going to go with my initial line. Attack them. Yeah, attack them, Beseech, Sack, Vault, get Fable, play Fable, chump block Elf. Yeah. We do die to second Vivian this way. I don't know if we're... I guess the only way we can beat second Vivian is if we don't attack with Ulamog, but... No. Well, there's more Ulamogs, but if you Beseech for Ulamog, you can't cast it for free. That's not what Beseech does. The card has to be 3 or less. Or 4 or less. But this line is kind of nice, because next turn, after we chump block with the Shaman token, we get to discard 2 for Fable. And, like, if we draw a big thing, we can discard big thing and then Beseech, sack Fable for Reenact the big thing. I did Koido, yeah. Shark Typhoon is currently banned in Pioneer on Moto for that reason. They chose not to use Fable, by the way. That's scary. I wonder what they have. They only have 1 card. Cavalier of Thorns. Okay, makes sense. Looks like they're playing Leyline and Archdruid's Charm. Makes sense. Both those cards are good. Could trade, but I don't want to go to 1. Go to 1 sucks. I actually don't know if we're in that good of a spot this game. Is there any reason to gaze before Fabling? Yes, because I need to find Reenact the Crime. Yeah, so we can gaze now. Yeah, we should gaze now. That does it, right? Because I can just tap both blockers. So we go Graveyard, Graveyard, Graveyard. Hit OK. I mean, I might as well discard the 2 lands, right? They don't do anything for me. Let me go Beseech with Bargain. Sack Fable. Get Reenact the Crime. Reenact the Crime targeting Opus. Cast Opus. Deal 4. Tap these 2. Done. Alright. We did it. We did it, chat. Oh, alright. We avoided the 05. Successfully avoided the 05. I mean, we did the thing a couple of times. I mean, you know, we'll do a little bit of a 05 nopers. We'll do a little bit of an outro for this one for the YouTube folks. For those of you watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the video. As far as what this deck was going on, like what was going on this league, I mean, you kind of noticed in those games, it feels like we did the thing a good amount of the time. But we got counterspelled a lot. That is an issue that needs to be resolved during, with the sideboardings. And I also think that maybe chat is onto something where we just don't play red and we make this a blue-black deck and just don't play Fable. And honestly, you're not hard casting Opus anyway, so you don't even need red mana for Opus. So if we just swap Fable for Kaido, we could make the mana a lot smoother, a lot less painful, and maybe I'll work on that. But Other than that, I think this deck, like, just the combination, like, having 4 Beseech, 4 Reenact as your big payoffs, 4 Omni, 4 Ulamog as your big, like, top end, and then all of the enablers, like, I was pretty impressed with Collector's Vault. I think that card was good. Otherworldly Gaze, I could take or leave, but it does fill a necessary role, and, yeah, deck was sweet, so hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, those on YouTube. Everybody say, bye, YouTube! Yeah, we could probably cut Gaze. I kind of want to do one more with this, but with the blue-black version. Alright.